What up, YouTube family? Back at it again. I got a little story for you. Got some good news and some bad news. Good news and bad news. I'm gonna start off with the good news first. Good news, this motherfucker running. Yeah, it's running. She run good. I got on the highway with her. Friday night. My bad, YouTube, I ain't recorded. But I wanted to get a feel of the car and make sure everything right before I continue on to drop content on the car. But yeah, she right. She all the way right. When I tell you she right, she right. I drove it to the Stockbridge. She did real good. She did real good. Temp stayed at 165, 170 is the highest. But I ain't got nothing but water in here. So that was good to drive on the street. That was with kind of getting on it a little bit. So yeah, that was pretty good right there. She run real good. That's all I can say. She run real good. Now this is the bad. This is the bad. The bad is I let something go in my turbo last year. I don't know what went in there. I think I do know what went in there. And it messed up my turbo. Where it chewed. Let me show y'all right quick. Hold on a minute. Let me show y'all. Get the hood up on this thing. Trying to do this with one hand. There she go. I'm gonna get my stick. But yeah. This turbo right here on the driver's side. Look down in there real good. Something went in there and ate my turbo up. I want to say it was last year. It was this line right here went in there and messed my turbo up. But it was doing good though, still making power. And I ran last year. The same turbo I ran hot rod with last year when we was down at the hot rod, cut the check rate. But as you notice, she got a shaft plate now. So that's the only bad news I got right there. So I noticed before I left the yard, I had them been cranking the car up 3-4 days. Everything going good, everything good, getting on the trans brake in the backyard. Just making sure no leaks, not running hot, none of that. So every time I get on the trans brake and get off of it, I hear a little noise. I ain't quite know what it was. Then it just stopped doing it. Then I drove it Friday and went down there. I was hearing a little bit when I first left, but on the way there I ain't hear it. Then on my way home, I said, oh man, she ran good all the way here, so I'm gonna head home. So the spot is like, I wanna say about 15, 20 miles from my house where I drove from. So I was hearing it. I'm like, damn, something don't sound right. So I got home, looked up under the hood. That's when I found out this turbo went all the way out on me. All the way out. But we got good news. We got good news. I got a spare turbo laying here from a customer, twin turbo kit. Now I already ordered my turbo, but I just don't feel like waiting on it. So when my turbo come, I just put my turbo back into the kit that I'm about to borrow this turbo from, so I can make this race today. I'm gonna try to make this race today. But yeah, other than that, man, this is a solid combination. I'm talking about solid. Drove it, got power steering too. People be like, you crazy, you got power? I gotta have me some power steering. A lot of people put rack and pinion, put K members on their car. I had rack and pinion. I didn't like the way it turned. I put my power steering gearbox back on. You can see. But yeah, this is a true street car. I got on the highway. I got up to about 89 miles an hour. I had one guy hit me and said, "Hey, you must have went back overdrive or something." I said, nah, 400. But yeah, she did good. She did real good. She did real good. Making boo so clean. Everything is just clean. Like it's real clean. Real clean. This was a good solid build right here. You want to see this build, go back and look at one of my videos. I got it, me building the motor on the stand. But yeah, this is a solid build right here. This turned out great. Great. No leaks. No nothing. Transmission doing very, very well. Shout out to Neil's Racing Transmission out there in Snellville. They did a fabulous job freshening up my transmission for this race season. It did real good. I'm talking about it's biting. It's biting. So what I'm about to do now is go get the turbo, the brand new turbo. Hold on, y'all walk with me right quick. I'm gonna go get the turbo. Go get the turbo real quick. Let y'all see me open this thing up. Now the only difference between this turbo and mine, only difference is so yeah, the only difference, this the turbo right here. I already opened it. The only difference between this turbo and my turbo is that, let me show you, that the hot side on the AR is not the same, because this for very, very, even though my turbo on my car is very streetable, but this turbo here, I have a smaller AR on this turbo just so the turbo can come on a little earlier, because he was gonna be driving on the street. So only thing, mosquito. Only thing difference is, get this out here. Alright. Okay. This side right here is the cold side. This side right here is the same exact as what I got on my car. Even the center section, that's the same. The only thing different is this one has a smaller AR for quicker spool time, for as a car that's driving on the street. 1,000 horsepower, 800 horsepower cars, 63, I meant to say 6 to 8. They usually run, I don't know if you can see, AR .68 or 6.3 is what you want for like go out of town type turbo type build. Like you don't want it to take long to come on. It's gonna come on instant with this smaller turbine. Now I have a bigger AR housing, turbine housing on mine. Mine is .83. So the only thing I gotta do is I'm gonna take this off. I ordered a turbo just like mine. Got this on it, and it got a .83. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this .68 off, put it down in the box, and when mine's come, I'll swap the 83 out for the 68 and put it back and put his kit back in here. So yeah. So that's the plan today, is to go ahead and put this on my car. That way I can make the race, and my turbo will be back. My turbo will be here. My turbo will be here Wednesday. Yeah, it'll be here Wednesday. Yep. So yeah, let's go ahead and get my turbo off the car and get this turbo on and get the AR swapped out. Alright, y'all, let me get the car cover off this thing, get it fired up, move it off the grass. Alright, y'all, let's go and get this thing fired up real quick. Get fired up. Let's see. We in the cockpit. Get y'all cold start. Uh-oh. Pump on, too tough, just sit here. Told her she run real good. Alright, I got the car jacked up. I'm gonna slide up under it and take off the oil return line because everything I need to do is up top. That's the only thing on the bottom that I need to hit and get these turbos swapped out real quick. So let's hop on into it. Alright, I got both ARs sitting here next to each other, and you can see the difference now. That's a 68, this a 81. Now you can kind of see what I'm saying. This bigger, take more to spool this up, more motor, more cubic inches, more stall converter. This right here, not as much, 5.3, 6 O's. Even if I will put these on a 400 cubic inch motor, depending on the way I build the engine. Like if it's very, very low compression, I will put these on there to help build it up too. But definitely street cars with twin turbos and ain't trying to make a whole lot of horsepower, this is the size to go on the AR. This is what you want right here. This small one right here, not this big one right here, cause this don't even kick in on my car till I get to going. If I just leave on foot brake, it'll leave sluggish and then it'll kick in. But if I leave on trans brake, everything good. And it helped me out the back door with this right, with the big AR housing. So let's go ahead and get these two, get this right here dropped over into this right here, and then we'll be good to go. Oh, I almost forgot. I gotta take this off and that off. So it's easier for me to do it now. Let me go ahead and swap them two over. Swap this over to that center section right quick. Alright, y'all, I'm about to clock the turbo. You notice how this one, well, I got them spent in the same direction, but this right here need to be facing that way, like this one. So I'm finna try to clock it the same. Well, I'm not gonna try it. I'm about to clock the turbo the same as this one, so it'll be in the same position as this one was when I took it off the car. y'all. I got a tap and drill for that right there, so I can put that fitting in on. Alright, I got everything clocked where it need to be at. So I'm gonna go ahead and snug it on up real quick. Crank it up. I got everything on. Got everything on. I'm gonna top that water off. I forgot I lost a little water. Let me fire it up and see what she do.